Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, the 9th of August, 2022. Very warm today, which is all right. I mean, it happens. It's all part of it. At least it's not raining. It's supposed to have an all-day rain event tomorrow. So before we get into this video, I want to mention something that I did an experiment yesterday, okay? So my video that I did yesterday, my second video, probably a lot of you did not watch it, and I can tell you why a lot of you did not watch it. I believe it was shadow banned by YouTube, and I will tell you why, okay? So I did this video about Biden's legacy, and in the video I talk about, the whole situation. Now, I have 107,000 followers on my channel. 107,000 followers, okay? And everybody's got an opinion about what's going on and what their thoughts are, and I definitely wanted to have that feedback and talk about that and have that discussion. Well, I put that video up, and in the first hour, I got a grand total of 400 views. I'm going to say that again. I got 400 views, which means to me that notifications were not put out. It was not put out there for people to see because it didn't go along with whatever the agenda is, and it's anti, whatever they want to put out there. The video has received a grand total of 1,600 views in almost 16 hours. There's just absolutely no way, unless something was done on purpose. So I find that interesting, that it is okay for this company to, and we've all known it's been going on for a long time. It's been going on for quite a while now, where videos, notifications are not put out to your subscribers, and all those type of things. Unsubscribing people that follow the channel. I had one lady told me, she goes, I couldn't even tell you how many times I've been unsubscribed, and I've had to come back and resubscribe. I mean, how is that okay? How is that any way, I'm always wondering, it's like, is there legal action that could be taken against a company that would do something like that? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So this video, what I want to talk about. So oil prices in Europe today are higher. And why are they higher? Because Ukraine, now I want you to listen to what I'm saying here, guys, okay? Ukraine has stopped the transfer of Russian oil to Europe. I'm not making this up. And the reason that Ukraine stopped doing that is they said that they did not receive payment for their transfer fees. Again, I'm going to say this again, and I want you to listen to what I'm saying. Russia and Ukraine are at war with each other. But business is business, right? So they had still been delivering oil to Europe, Russian oil, through the transfer through their country. And the only reason that they stopped doing it is because they did not receive their transfer fee. Now, Russia said that they paid this transfer fee, but the money was sent back because of the sanctions against Russia over the whole war situation. So that obviously negatively affects other parts of Europe. But it blows me away, okay? And like I said, unless you're writing fiction, you cannot make this stuff up. You have two countries that are at war with each other, but yet the one country is still transferring oil to Europe to help enrich the country that they're at war with. Does that make any kind of sense to you folks? Does it make any kind of sense? And there's already talk, about how bad things are going to be, this winter in Europe because of the fact that with everything that is going on with the war between Ukraine and Russia and the sanctions against Russia, that Europe is really going to be hurting as far as receiving, oil and being able to heat their homes and, and those type of things. And so I find it fascinating that, more people are not looking at this. So you have two countries that are at war with each other, that are killing their sons and daughters are dying, women and children are dying in battle, and yet you're still going to do business with them. Does that make any kind of sense to anybody, or am I an anomaly? Maybe I just don't get it. You know, that you would still be doing business when your country's been attacked by this other country, that you would still be doing business with them. Makes no sense to me. None whatsoever. So I want to hear your feedback on this, guys, because I really think that this is a topic that should be discussed, that needs to be discussed, because, like I said, realistically, you cannot make this stuff up. So let's talk about what we're looking at this winter for Europe. Because of the sanctions against Russia, because of those things that are happening that way, there is definitely issues for them coming up with everything. For the entire continent of Europe, there's already been talk of shortages, and how are they going to make up the gaps? So energy prices, of course, as a result of this, have gone through the roof. So let's talk about this part of it. So who benefits from that? Who benefits from this little war between Ukraine and Russia? And let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest a second. If Russia wanted to, they could go in there and they could wipe out Ukraine in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Why aren't they doing it? Right? I'm going to tell you why they're not doing it. Because war is business. Big business. People are getting rich when other young men and women are dying. Okay? Fat cats sitting back. They're loving the oil prices are where they're at. They're loving it the energy prices are where they're at. While the average citizen in Europe, in America, in Canada, in Australia, and all those other countries around the world are suffering because they cannot afford to continue to do what they need to do to take care of their families. This is something that needs to be paid attention to, guys. When is enough enough? When have you guys had enough? When is it okay for continuously to be screwed and do nothing about it? I just think people need to stand up and say, hey, something needs to change, especially like here in America. I mean, if we got into taking care of our own business here, we don't need to be importing oil from anybody at all. We need to be keeping our oil here, not selling it to China or anybody else. When you have a president that's pulling oil out of the National Reserve and then selling it to China, that should tell you everything you need to know. That should tell you everything you need to know. So I find it fascinating, scary at the same time. I want to hear your guys' feedback on this, okay? I really do. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Craziness, like I said, you can't make this up. There's a manipulation going on, folks, and we are the suckers. You ever see the carnies? You go to the carnival, and there's one born every minute. That's what all the rest of us are. We're that one born every minute, and we're being suckered. So anyway, I want to hear your feedback on it. I would like to hear what you have to say. I hope everybody's having a good day. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we will be in much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1.